I'd like to welcome to the university today all those who may be visiting for the first time, and especially to welcome those who have not before taken part in one of our most important and happy university celebrations. This afternoon we shall confer awards on those who've satisfied the Council of the University that they've met the requirements for admission to awards in the Faculty of Architecture and the Faculty of Science and Mathematics. I draw to your attention that the printed program lists prizes which have been awarded on the basis of academic merit. To today's graduands, I'd like to offer my congratulations to each one of you, and I include in that those who regrettably could not be here today. This ceremony has been arranged to celebrate your achievements, and we know how much effort each one of you has put in, how much struggle you've had to encounter, how many difficulties, hardships to overcome. Well, you've done it. You put in the effort, you've made it, you're here today, and that's why the rest of us are here, to celebrate that fact. But I'd also like to extend the congratulations beyond the graduates to those who've helped you all to get here today. The families and friends who do so much, who've done so much over the years, in way of support and in way of extending their understanding, providing assistance, support in the long nights of study, calming the nerves at examination time. Well, each one of you has your own story. You all know what your families and friends have done for you to help you to get here today. So I just say congratulations to families and supporters of today's graduates. And thanks and congratulations to the academic staff and all the university staff who we know do a lot to bring you up to scratch, to get you over the final hurdles, and who are sitting here today very happy and very relieved to see so many of you about to take your awards. Now that you've achieved the goal you set yourself at the university, we hope that you'll want to maintain your links with the University of Newcastle through your membership of the University Convocation, which brings together everyone who's successfully completed their course here. That will keep you informed of what's going on, and you can aspire to membership of the University Council if that attracts your interest. Many of you will by now have started on careers or have continued your work that you're doing before, or perhaps continuing with your studies. Some of you will be looking for opportunities either in studies or in employment. Our good wishes go with you all. We hope that you will succeed in whatever path you choose to follow over the years ahead. We know that you'll take many memories away from the university. We hope some at least will be happy, and that there'll be happy memories of university, friendships that will stay with you through the rest of your lives, and that will surely be the case for most of you. We hope that you'll take with you a lifelong love of learning, a desire to expand, increase the knowledge that you've begun to acquire while you were here. and that you'll take an open attitude of mind, an inquiring attitude that will sustain you through the trials and triumphs, whatever comes ahead of you. In all that does come, you have our good wishes. I now take great pleasure in inviting Professor Finlay, Dean of the Faculty of Science and Mathematics, to present the candidate for admission to an honorary degree in the Faculty of Science and Mathematics.
Chancellor, may I present Harold William Tulloch for the award of the honorary degree of Doctor of Science. The name Tulloch, to people in the Hunter Valley and beyond, is synonymous with fine wine. Harold William Tulloch forms a part of this Tulloch tradition and has made an outstanding contribution to the wine industry both in South Australia and in the Hunter region. Harold William Tulloch was one of the outstanding graduates of the Roseworthy Agricultural College, the foremost viticulture and oenology teaching institution in Australia, where he obtained a diploma in agriculture and a further diploma in oenology with honours. Following this period at Roseworthy, he became a prominent viticulturist with the South Australian Department of Agriculture, during which time he was awarded the Rudy Buring Memorial Scholarship, enabling him to obtain a Bachelor of Science degree with honours in viticulture and oenology from the University of California at the Davis campus. The University of California at Davis is the best known viticulture and oenology teaching and research institution in the English-speaking world. Harry Tulloch is widely regarded as the father of grapevine clonal research in Australia, and his work has been taken up by others. Furthermore, he was one of the first people in Australia to recognise the integral link between good quality wine and premium quality fruit. As part of his research work, he has been the first to demonstrate the economic response to superphosphate in Australian vineyards, has shown that traditional methods of pruning were too severe, has assisted in the identification and description of grape varieties in South Australia, leading to a co-authored book, Grape Varieties of South Australia, and started a vine selection process which led to the selection of high-yielding clones free of virus symptoms. Harry Tulloch returned to the Hunter Valley to assist in the establishment of Holly Dean Hunter Valley Wines, where his absolute professionalism was turned to good effect. He moved from Holly Dean to plant his own vineyard and to maintain the Tulloch family tradition in making excellent wine. Harry Tulloch was born in the Depression years and was at school during the Second World War. These events, together with the effects of his family life and complex family history, have undoubtedly contributed to his huge capacity for work, his academic success and his determination to independently establish a vineyard and winery. Mount View Estate is a small terraced vineyard near Cessnock, selected by Harry Tulloch, and as evidence of his independence, he put in the posts, ran the wire and planted the vines. He has watered the vines, weeded, pruned and sprayed them regularly every year. He then built the winery almost completely by himself, doing the welding, the roofing, the concreting and improvising with what he had to start making wine. Chancellor, it would be fitting to have a glass of the 83 Mount View Estate Cabernet Sauvignon before us to toast the man, but alas, that is not practical. Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present Harry William Tulloch for admission to the honorary degree of Doctor of Science.
In the name of the Council and by my authority as Chancellor, I admit you to the honorary degree of Doctor of Science.
I think we will, yes.
I now have great pleasure in inviting Dr. Tulloch to deliver the occasional address.
Chancellor, members of the staff, ladies and gentlemen. The Australian wine industry has changed enormously over the last 40 years. Grape growing in the Hunter was a very difficult occupation in the early 50s. There was very little mechanisation and a great deal of hard work. Today we have a lot of mechanisation and we still have a lot of hard work, unfortunately. But there's large climatic differences between the viticultural areas of Australia, and the Hunter Valley, with its summer incidence of rain, is probably one of the hardest areas to grow grapes. However, it produces excellent quality, and this is the reason for its existence. I grew up on a vineyard in the Hunter, and in 1955 went to Roseworthy College in South Australia to study viticulture and enology. And one of the things which was fairly obvious to me was there's a great number of questions unanswered, particularly in regard to viticulture. And I became very interested in viticultural research. I became manager of the Newcastle viticultural station in the Barossa Valley in 1957. South Australia at that time had nearly half of the total vineyard area of Australia, and therefore viticultural research was given a very high priority in that state. Wide-ranging trials were undertaken, particularly considering the nature of the industry at that time, when viticulture was on traditional lines, pruning was very severe, the very little use of fertiliser, and yields in non-irrigated areas was particularly low. The trials that we carried out were mainly or initially concentrated on some of those problems, and we had quite a bit of success with fertiliser, particularly superphosphate, where 20% 20% yield increases were obtained, and these were the first recorded yield increases from superphosphate in Australian vineyards. We increased yields with lighter pruning, and we also carried out quite a few studies on growth factors contributing to yield, the interaction of pruning, bud numbers, bud fruitfulness, berry size, and that type of thing, which has helped us to establish pruning and trellising systems suitable for mechanical harvesting, which arrived in the mid-60s. One aspect of viticulture which was particularly interesting to me was the tremendous variation between single vines in any vineyard or any block. there was a mixture of varieties. There was confusion as to the identification of quite a few of these varieties. And the first step was to do very detailed descriptions, and these were brought together into a reference book entitled Grapevines of South Australia. But the other interesting thing was the variations in yield, in virus content between these separate vines in a block, and also between different varieties. And that was the start of our vine selection program, where we tried to select genetically superior material, free of virus, to use as a source for further plantings. We were lucky at the time that we did this selection work in the CSIRO Division of Horticulture at Merbein, near Mildura, also became quite interested in research into wine grapes. Up until then, they were mainly concerned with sultana production. And one of the first things they did was to plant a comparison trial for selected material, and we were very pleased that we could include our material in that trial. And our Cabernet Sauvignon selections proved to be some of the best material in the trial, and that they have become widely used through the industry today. In addition to selection, there seemed to be a need to breed better varieties, which were better suited to our relatively warm climate. And I was lucky, with the assistance of the Rudy Buring Memorial Scholarship and the Department of Agriculture in South Australia, to spend 2 years at the University of California, where they had an extensive vine breeding program carried out by Dr. Harold Olmo, who was one of the leading vine breeders in the world at that time. The vine breeding is a very expensive procedure. Vines are heterozygous. They have a large number of chromosomes, and there's a tremendous variability in the progeny, which means that you had to raise large numbers of seedlings. In addition to that, wine assessment had to be done on each of these seedlings. And you can imagine the large number of small wine lots which had to be made, and this added to a lot of expense. The South Australian Department felt that the cost of vine breeding was beyond their resources. However, CSIRO started vine breeding in 1964 and have made a big contribution to the viticultural industry. They've bred new varieties, and vine breeding is a long-term process, and the real value of that work will emerge in the future. I've received a great deal of satisfaction and pleasure from research work, and it was with reluctance that I left that field to start a small vineyard and winery at Mount View after the Tulloch family company was sold in 1969. Grape growing in the Hunter has changed a great deal since the 50s. We now have selected plant material, undervine weedicides, mechanical harvesting, drip irrigation, and all these things have assisted in the vineyard expansion that's taken place in the Hunter in the last 20 or 30 years. In 1972, we were producing 3.5 million bottles of wine. In 1991, we were producing 30 million bottles. And the industry, no doubt, is going to continue to progress. 3 years ago, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Keith Morgan, initiated the establishment of the Hunter Wine Research Committee, and I was very pleased to be invited to join that committee. The committee consists of representatives from the university and from industry, and its purpose is to foster research, viticultural research within the university, and to provide research assistance to the local wine industry. The University of Newcastle has been actively engaged in viticultural research for some time and covers quite a wide range of topics, from soil erosion to insect pests such as longicorn beetle. At present, there's some very valuable work being done by Dr. Graham McIntyre, who's doing work on soil moisture relations and irrigation timing, and that's of great importance, will be of great importance to the industry in the Hunter. And finally, I'd like to thank the University of Newcastle for this honorary degree of a Doctorate of Science given on the basis of my contribution to the Australian wine industry. I'm grateful and I'm honoured, especially to receive it from an institution which is itself making such a valued contribution to this field. Thank you.
Will all candidates for admission to awards undertaken within the Faculty of Architecture please stand? Chancellor, I present to you the candidates for admission to awards undertaken within the Faculty of Architecture as specified in the programme.
In the name of the Council and by my authority as Chancellor, I confer the awards specified in the programme on all those graduates from the Faculty of Architecture who are present today, and in absentia on those unable to be present.
Chancellor, for admission to the degree of Bachelor of Science Architecture, Jason Edward Blake. Martin Bruce Bosworth. Scott McGregor Chappell. Paolo Chung. Nicole Louise Cramp. Alison Lynn Cronin. Fiona Louise Edwards. Nicole Curry. Anne Leong. Tracy Leanne Lord. Erica Claire Marshall. Andrew Trent Pell. Lee May Wong. Jacqueline Willis. With merit, Simon Jeremy Dick. With merit, Jodie Therese Dixon. With merit, Melissa Joy Doherty. With merit, Chris William Doolan. With merit, James Arthur Fraser. With merit, Andrew Stewart Lamond. With merit, Stuart Craig Landrigan. With merit, Mark Anthony O'Toole. With merit, Louise Mary Stewart. With merit, John Brian Streeter. With merit, Priscilla Angela Williams.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Chancellor, for admission to the degree of Bachelor of Architecture, Ko Yi King. Margaret Doreen Marcus. Norzaini Noordin.
Thank you.
Vanessa Ann Packwood. With Honours Class 2, Bruce Allen Bowe. With Honours Class 2, David Andrew Earp. With Honours Class 2, Lucia Lai. With Honours Class 2, Gavin Andrew Langley. With Honours Class 2, Sally Louise Morgan. With Honours Class 2, Glenn Spicer. With Honours Class 2, John Thomas Watkins. With Honours Class 2, Jeffrey Dennis Whitnell. With Honours Class 1, Jonathan Graham Evans. With Honours Class 1, Simon James Reeves Rainsford. With Honours Class 1, Philip William Rossington. With Honours Class 1, Catherine Louise Shaw. With Honours Class 1 and University Medal, Lawrence Wing Chi Lau.
Will all candidates for admission to awards undertaken within the Faculty of Science and Mathematics please stand? Chancellor, I present to you the candidates for admission to awards undertaken within the Faculty of Science and Mathematics as specified in the programme.
In the name of the Council and by my authority as Chancellor, I confer the awards specified in the programme on all those graduates from the Faculty of Science and Mathematics who are present today, and in absentia on those unable to be present.
Chancellor, for the award of the Diploma in Aviation Science, Andrew Heinz Brill. Sally Ann East. Bradley James Faulkner. Peter Clayton Hudson. Simon Robert Jones. David Oliver Clagues. Bernard Peters. For admission to the degree of Bachelor of Science, Jody Robert Bailey.
Thank you very much.
Nicholas Timothy Bolger. Sally Louise Bone. Teresa Louise Boyd. Kylie Louise Bremmel. Timothy John Britton. Gregory John Browning. Belinda Marie Brucky. David John Burns. Gavin Ronald Kane. Louise Margaret Cairns. Christopher Paul Campbell.
Thanks for those kind words at the start.
David Keith Clark. John William Conrick. Linnell Robin Couch. Janelle Gay Cridland. David Benjamin Cronin. Louise Ann Crouch. Chantal Therese de Voren. Louise Ann Deed.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Cara Ann Devon. Melissa Joy Dodd. Martin Andrew Ebert. Anthony James Elliott.
Thank you very much.
Michael Shane Exton.
Thank you.
Angela Bernadette Foy. Zora Astagenis. Pamela Joan Glenfield. Scott Anthony Good. Terry Vincent Grissell. Ian Frederick Groth.
Thank you.
Nicole Elaine Hannon. Jeffrey Ronald Harmer. Michael Patrick Harrison. Michael Gerard Hicks. Paul Robert Hicks. Wendy Hyde. Darren Matthew Hope. David John Howley. Jason Mark Hughes. Timothy Francis Hughes. Anna Yarnick. Cheryl Lynn Jeffrey. Paul Manhon Kau. Susan Mary Kay. Jane Amanda Crook.
Thank you very much.
John Lout. Sean Patrick Leary. Sharon Elizabeth Lee. Esther Liet.
Thanks. Oh, extremely.
David Andrew Luck. Lynette Robin Mackay.
Thank you very much. It's such a pleasure to meet you.
Joanne Marie Marshall.
Thank you.
Lee James Martin. Karen Robin McNiven. Leslie Malcolm Mears.
Thank you very much.
Yes, it is.
Kirsten Jane Malloy. Craig Terence Murphy. Darren John Murphy.
Yes, I'm okay, good.
Paul James Niebauer.
Thanks, Scott. Thank you very much. Thanks, Scott.
Joel Andrew Nicholas. Melissa K. Nicol. Carl Nielsen. Christopher John O'Neill. Rosalind Pamela O'Sullivan. Darren Joe Parker. Angela Joan Parks, Ross Roland Pearson, David James Proud, Julie Marie Reeves, Diana Louise Rochford, Tim Scanlon, Amanda Jane Shering, Catherine Elizabeth Skye, Jodie Louise Smith,
Thank you. Yes, yes, of course. Thank you.
Patricia Barbara Smith, John Andrew Spearpoint,
Thank you very much. Yes, ma'am.
Anne-Marie Stevenson,
Thank you.
Peter Mark Suffolk, Andrea Florence Swan,
Thank you.
Warren Glendon Taylor,
Thanks. Yeah, sure.
Michelle Louise Torkins, David John Tracy, Natalia Trina Turnbull, Harriet Enrica Gertruda van Mullikom, Andrew John Watt, Melanie Gay Wheatley, Catherine Ann White, Robin Louise Wilcock, Leslie Ann Wiles, Carolyn Willits. Michelle Louise Williams. Karen Louise Wilson. Paul Andrew Wilson. Chancellor, for admission to the degree of Bachelor of Science Aviation, David Edward Kane.
Thanks very much.
David Rees Donnelly. Andrew Michael Eyre.
Thanks very much.
John Nicholas Ferguson. Sean Nathan Pascal Fink. John Henry Barbour Giles. Ingrid Eleanor Offler. Michael Gordon Ray. Andrew Brett Taylor. Mark Jeffrey Thibault. Matthew Denkovsky. Chancellor, for admission to the degree of Bachelor of Science Psychology, Kerry Marie Baker. Amanda Ruth Horgood.
Yes, I do.
Karen Ann Matthews. Sandra Stamos. Katrina Louise Taylor. Donna Elizabeth Weeks. Chancellor, for admission to the degree of Bachelor of Mathematics, Claire Louise Alston. Teresa Bates. Sean Anthony Booth.
Thank you very much.
Michelle Jean Butterworth.
Thank you very much.
Lynn Marie Hoppert. Bernard Anthony Hughes. Rhonda Lisa Isaac. Alexius Jandra Jason.
Thank you.
Penelope Tricia King. Suzanne Marie Lappin. Sarah Shuang Chiao Lau. Linda Marie Marshall.
Yeah.
Richard Fouchon Mu. May Meredith Nilsson. Margaret Elaine Ostinger. Veronica Ann Owen.
Thanks a lot. Thanks. Ciao. Bye.
Adrian David Seabrook. Shelley Jane Sofa.
Thank you very much. Oh, yes, my work.
Chancellor, for admission to the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours, Gary Ronald Borthwick in Geography, Class 2, Division 2. In Geography, Class 2, Division 1, Sharon Ann Anker. In Psychology, Class 2, Division 1, Neva Jane Bull. In Biology, Class 2, Division 1, Benjamin John Curry. In Biology, Class 2, Division 1, Diatson Dula Gregoratus. In Biology, Class 2, Division 1, Amanda Lee Hall. In Biology, Class 2, Division 1, Merrily Sue Harris.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
In Biology, Class 2, Division 1, Craig Anthony Harrison. In Biology, Class 2, Division 1, Katrina Eileen King. In Chemistry, Class 2, Division 1, Andrew John Mandich. In Geography, Class 2, Division 1, Linda Jane Peedy.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
In Physics, Class 2, Division 1, Shane Gregory Smith.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
In Geology, Class 2, Division 1, Darryl Kenton Stevenson.
Thank you very much for that.
In Biology, Class 2, Division 1, Catherine Walsh. In Biology, Class 2, Division 1, Jennifer Ann Watkins.
Thanks very much.
In Psychology, Class 2, Division 1, Fiona Audrey West. In Biology, with First Class Honours, Vanessa Leanne Armstrong.
Thank you. You have to
Biology, Class 1, Estelle Louise Avery.
Thanks a lot. PhD.
Chemistry, Class 1, Gary Wayne Bryant.
Thank you very much. Oh yeah, PhD.
Geography, Class 1, Anita Catherine Chalmers. Physics, Class 1, Christopher Carew Chaston. Biology, Class 1, Melissa Jane Crow.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Chemistry, Class 1, Raylene Marie Dyson.
Okay, and I'm glad to see a woman in your position. Yes.
Psychology, Class 1, Marianne Gauchi. Chemistry, Class 1, Keith Andrew Grice.
Thank you very much. Yeah, to get shaking hands.
In Psychology, Class 1, Jenny Therese Mulhern.
Thanks very much.
Biology Class 1, Brett Allen Squires. Biology Class 1, Elizabeth Gay Sutton. Chancellor, for admission to the degree of Bachelor of Mathematics Honours, David Blake Timms. With Class 2 Division 1, Graham John Pettit. With Honours Class 1, Peter Richard Austin. With Honours Class 1, Gavin George Dowdell. In Statistics, with Honours Class 1, Craig Douglas Shaw.
Thanks very much.
Chancellor, for award of the Graduate Diploma in Mathematical Studies, Michael Owen Bartlett. Chancellor, for admission to the degree of Master of Environmental Studies, Deborah Ann Lewis. Chancellor, for admission to the degree of Master of Scientific Studies, Julia Sistina. Chancellor, for admission to the degree of Master of Psychology Educational, Bruce Edward Morey, Bachelor of Arts, Master of Letters of the University of New England and Master of Education, Canberra College of Advanced Education, for a thesis, An Investigation of Life, Stress and Classroom Environment on Prediction of Children's Behaviour and Self-Concepts. Barbara Ann Pollock, Bachelor of Arts, Diplomat in Education, University of Sydney, and Diplomat in TESL in University of Papua New Guinea, for a thesis, Stressful Events of Adolescence.
Oh, a couple of years. But 30 years almost to the day of my original graduation, so I'm very excited.
Wayne John Scott, Bachelor of Arts from Macquarie and Diplomat in Social Sciences in University of Stockholm, for a thesis, Identity Factors of Aboriginal Students in New South Wales Schools. Heather Leslie Stewart, Bachelor of Arts, Diplomate in Education, Bachelor of Arts with Honours in the University of Sydney and Doctor of Philosophy in Flinders University, for a thesis, the development of a survey to measure the negative emotional reactions of secondary school teachers to student behaviours in the classroom. Mark Alexander Toner, Diplomate in Education, Newcastle College of Advanced Education, and Bachelor of Science with honours in the University of Sydney for a thesis, Sociometric Status and the Appraisal of Interpersonal Situations by Pre-Adolescents. Chancellor, for admission to the degree of Master of Psychology Clinical, Janet Mary Drury, Bachelor of Arts Honours, for a thesis, Family Functioning and Behavioural Problems, a Comparative Study. Louise Gale, Bachelor of Arts Honours, for a thesis, Adaptive Behaviour Changes of People with a Developmental Disability, a study of institutionalised and deinstitutionalised groups. Donald James Maxwell, Bachelor of Arts in the University of New England and Graduate Diploma in Psychology, West Australian Institute of Technology, for a thesis, Cognitive Rehabilitation in Alcohol Amnestic Disorders, Evaluation of Non-Specific and Specific Memory Skills Training in Groups. David Mark Porter, Bachelor of Arts Psychology with honours, for a thesis, PICA in Institutionalised, Profoundly Severely Mentally Retarded Individuals. Chancellor, for admission to the degree of Master of Science, in the Department of Biological Sciences, Donald Charles Clausen, Diploma in Science and Bachelor of Science, for a thesis, an attempt to visualise murine embryo-derived protein using electrophoresis.
Oh, it was actually. Continues to be so. Yeah, many years. I'm sort of doing more clinical stuff now. Thank you.
In the Department of Geography, Kelvin John Lampkin, Bachelor of Environmental Science with honours in the University of Wollongong, for a thesis, The Sedimentology and Water Quality of Avoca Lake, New South Wales. In the Department of Physics, Patricia Mary Ostwell, Bachelor of Science Honours, for a thesis, Azimuthal Phase Structures of PC3 or PC4 Geomagnetic Pulsations. Chancellor, for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, in the Department of Biological Sciences, Lin Minji, Diplomat of Science and Master of Science from Jiangxi Agricultural University, for a thesis, Kinetics of Spermatogenesis in Japanese Quail, Coturnix japonica. In the Department of Geology, Gang Li, Bachelor of Science in Chengdu Geology College, for a thesis, a study of fatigue crack propagation in brittle sandstones.
Thank you. Thank you. 5 years. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes. Thank you. Thanks.
In the Department of Physics, Yiding Hu, Bachelor of Science and Master of Science in Beijing University, for a thesis, Electromagnetic Waves in the Magnetosphere with Frequencies near the Ion Cyclotron Frequency, Propagation, Amplification and Wave-Particle Interaction. In the Department of Physics, Lyndon John Rogers, Bachelor of Science with Honours, Avondale College, and Master of Science, for a thesis, The Determination of Meteor and Atmospheric Parameters using Radar and Digital Techniques. Chancellor, for admission to the degree of Doctor of Science, Alan James Husband, Bachelor of Science in Agriculture and Doctor of Philosophy, University of Sydney, for a submission, Studies of Immune Defence at Mucosal Surfaces.
Settle down as a long-term where I was. I've recently moved to Sydney University. Thank you very much.
I now have great pleasure in inviting Craig Douglas Shaw to respond on behalf of the graduates here today.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, members of academic staff, ladies and gentlemen, fellow graduates. Fellow graduates. Sounds pretty good to me. Just think, about an hour or so ago when we walked in those doors, we were just graduands. But now we are graduates. And I was trying to think of some sort of literary parallel for this occasion. My mind turned immediately to the television show The Incredible Hulk. You may remember at the beginning of this show, mild-mannered Bill Bixby as Dr. Banner or whoever he was, becoming very angry. And all of a sudden he starts to swell up, and his muscles become larger, and there's this voice in the voiceover that says, suddenly a startling transformation takes place. And he grows, and his buttons pop off his shirt, and the shirt rips off his back, and he turns into this enormous green thing that looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger with a severe case of fluid retention. I hope the transformation for us today isn't quite so dramatic. I mean, after all, it's going to be very embarrassing going back to the academic hire shop with everything torn and saying, I'm sorry, miss, but a startling transformation took place. There are three questions that I want to address today. Where have we been? Where are we now? And where are we going? The simple answer to where we've been is we've been at university. We've been doing exams. We've been doing tutorials, we've been doing assignments, we've been going to lectures, all those sorts of things. We've also taken part in numerous clubs and societies. We've taken part in university sports. Some of us have also been involved in the convoluted world of student politics. Some of us have also tried desperately to prove the proposition that the consumption of ethyl alcohol is positively correlated with academic performance. But of course it hasn't been all fun. And it's not a very good answer to the question of saying, where have we been, to talk in those terms. For being at university is even more so a journey into ourselves, a journey of self-discovery. We've learned how to organise ourselves, how to prioritise, how to set goals, how to keep our eyes on that prize and to make our efforts towards it, despite any hardships, despite any setbacks. And don't kid yourself, of course there have been setbacks for many of us. Times when we've failed exams. I'm certainly guilty of that. Times when we haven't done as well as what we would have liked to have done. The constant juggle, perhaps for some of us, of part-time work and full-time study, and perhaps for even more of us, of full-time work with our families, with our wives and husbands and children, and the pressure of part-time study. We've come from different backgrounds, from different parts of the globe, the nation, the state. But we've all done one thing together, and that is that we've achieved our tertiary qualifications. But we haven't done it alone, of course. With the help of our family and our friends, and it must be said also truthfully, sometimes in spite of them, with the love of mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers and everybody else, we've managed to get on with it and get it done. Our lecturers too, our demonstrators, our tutors, all those that make up the body of the university have been involved in our progress, and we thank them for it. So much for where we've been, but where are we now? Well, we're in the Great Hall, stupid, anyone can see that. But where are we now? It's more than that, isn't it? We're on the threshold. What marks the end of one phase of our life marks also the beginning of another. And in a very few moments' time, we'll be walking down that centre aisle with rows upon rows of our fellow graduates, smiling and sort of looking perhaps not too conspicuously for those people who came and saw us graduate. And then our mums are going to rush up to us with faces beaming, and our brothers and sisters who normally don't come near us will pat us on the back and shake our hands. And other people will come and kiss us, whether we like it or not, and shake hands. And our fathers, many of our fathers whom we've known as very staid people over the years, they'll stand there and their eyes will be just a little bit damp. And we'll say, "What's the matter, Dad?" And they'll say, "Oh, that's all right. I think the lights are very bright in there, don't you think? Or I've got to change these glasses." Nice try, Dad. And where are we going? Well, I suppose the most important thing is to go down to the union and get some afternoon tea, have someone pay for the framing of our degrees, and get our photos taken. But more than that, we're going to go on and we're going to go to parties and to dinners. Some of us will go to graduation balls and seek one more time to prove that assertion that ethyl alcohol and academic performance, all that sort of stuff, they're going to try. But what of Monday? On Monday, 55% of us will go to the full-time jobs that we've gained since leaving last year. A further 20% will go back to our studies for other or higher degrees. But beyond that, who knows? What will the future bring? Perhaps we should pay attention to the words of Albert Einstein, who once said, "I don't worry too much about the future. It sort of tends to come around soon enough." I think he might be right. But whatever comes along, we know that today is the first day of the rest of our lives. Wherever we do, whatever comes to us, our perception of it will be enhanced and changed by the time we've spent here. And wherever we go and whatever we do, we know that your thoughts and your love, the love and the thoughts of all of you, will go with us. Wish us luck, rejoice with us, and we thank you all.
Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, well, this is indeed an occasion of celebration and congratulation. It's an occasion of much joy and satisfaction. And it's an occasion which is properly marked by ceremony and serious words. And rightly so, for it represents an important threshold, as Mr. Shaw has just reminded us, for all of us. For each of you who graduate today, this is the culmination of dedicated years of much work, the transformation of bright promise into high achievement. And in this, you've had the support of families and friends. And there'll be an equally recognizable change in their existence. The stern rigor of timetables, essays, examinations is now relaxed, and perhaps only now are you discovering the extent to which academic demands have governed your lives. And for the academic staff of the university, there's the satisfaction of recording your achievement and success, to which their skill and commitment and scholarship and experience have made substantial contributions. So to all of us here today, it's appropriate to offer congratulations to graduates, parents, families, friends, academic and general staff. It's very good to have this formal occasion to celebrate your splendid achievements. This formal occasion has its roots deep in history. We have today, as well as enjoying this ceremony, been enacting a ritual which has been played out in universities for many hundreds of years, where the senior members acknowledge and recognize the achievements of the new, full members of the university, you, the graduates. And on such an occasion, it's good that we enjoy fine music that's been presented to us this afternoon by the University Conservatorium Brass Ensemble. It's been good that we've had the serious words, the picture that Dr. Tulloch has presented to us, and particularly good that the quality of our graduates has been demonstrated by Mr. Shaw in his response on your behalf. Would you forgive me if I've found this an occasion for some reminiscing? This morning, in the Faculty of Economics and Commerce, we were invited to address the future over a period of 25 years. Earlier this afternoon, Dr. Tulloch invited us to use 40 years as our criterion of time. Perhaps that's entirely appropriate for faculties of architecture, science and mathematics to have a somewhat more spacious dimension of time than mere economics and commerce. I am indeed minded to cast my own mind back over a period of 40 years. 40 years ago, the components of this institution barely existed. It has grown and developed today into a very substantial and distinguished university. But you should also view with horror some possibilities. 40 years ago, I was graduating. Be warned, this could happen to you. We were invited a moment or two ago to look at where you may be going. You have exciting times ahead of you. As graduates with professional and scientific and architectural qualifications, you have serious jobs to face professionally in the world. And we are going to be dependent over the many years to come of the success with which you are able to discharge these duties. But as graduates, you also have general responsibilities, responsibilities to society. You bring trained minds to bear on problems which are too important to be left solely to the judgment of the media, or indeed of our political masters. It's important that you exercise your minds, not just professionally, but for the benefit of the community at large. I join Mr. Shaw in wishing you luck for this, for surely you'll need it. But I do this with some considerable confidence. You have a bright challenge ahead of you. You bring enormous preparation to it. My generation takes pleasure in asking you to solve the problems that we have left in the world. I congratulate you on your graduation, and I wish you every luck in the work that lies ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, this formal ceremony is about to draw to an end. We've been invited at various points to look 30 years ahead or 20 years ahead and to think serious thoughts about the world. But we've also been given a hint of other kind of less formal celebrations in various of the comments made today. I simply would like to invite you to look only the next hour or so ahead and to join the university in taking tea in the Union, which will be served as soon as we adjourn this formal ceremony. Thank you all for your attendance here. I now declare this ceremony closed.